here with Florian Faes, Managing Director of Slator. Florian, 2019 has been a very active year. What would be the greatest highlight of 2019 for you, and what would be your top prediction for the year ahead?
Predictions, highlights. Oh, right. Yeah, I mean, as you said, it's been a very busy year. I think in terms of one of the highlights I'd point out was that maybe venture capital was a little more active, or was very active compared to maybe private equity a little bit. So we had that funding of Unbubble, that $60 million, which was announced just after our San Francisco conference. So I think in terms of the funding environment, that was definitely one of the highlights this year. Of course, it remains to be seen how this develops. On the rest of the M&A front, it was a little more quiet, I guess. I mean, there was no major deals. I'm not sure if that's a highlight or kind of just whatever, a light, right? And so that was it in terms of the deal environment. I mean, on the technology front, it's business as usual. There's even more engines coming online in NMT. There's more companies coming up. I'm seeing a little bit more smaller companies, kind of startups, providing kind of a managed service for NMT. That's something maybe we didn't really see 2-3 years ago. There's a lot of activity in that. Predictions is a good one. I think there is a bit of a slowdown in overall kind of the core localization language services space in terms of revenue growth. If you're looking at some of the kind of advanced figures we're seeing for this year, I'm not sensing super strong organic growth, which obviously then also will lead some of them to pursue more growth by acquisition. So that's definitely one of the predictions. I think, again, more deals, potentially one major exit, because a lot of these firms are LSPs, the big ones are still private equity owned. So I guess in 2020 there will be an exit of one of those firms in one of those bigger LSPs. So yeah, that's one of the predictions. On the tech side, let's see what the speakers say afterwards, and then obviously that'll be part of the coverage for SlatorCon.
I'm sure we'll hear a few interesting and maybe a few controversial things today.
Definitely.
And so we did launch our own research initiative to look into different sectors in technology and M&A about 1.5 years ago. So what's the plan for the research calendar in 2020?
It's very busy. So I think first we'll go out again with the M&A report. Basically when the year wraps up, we have all the data, and then that's coming out in probably mid-January 2020. We're going to do gaming and media again in preparation for our May 2020 London conference. So that's very exciting. Actually, I really love those two verticals. It's very, very interesting. So we're digging a bit more deeper into that. And then later we're going to do, or maybe before that even, we're going to do the LSPI again, Language Service Provider Index, the whole ranking. Everybody loves the ranking. And then we're also going to do, on the Met device, we're going to try to do a Met device research report. So there's a pretty busy calendar in the first half of the year, 2020. Looking forward to working on it.
Certainly so. And some very hot sectors, media, gaming, and medical devices and healthcare, all very, the higher growth industries, I would imagine.
That's right.
So in relation to London, which will be our 4th year in 2020, what's some of the plans that you'd like to share with our audience?
I think, it's going to be the 5th year for us as a company. It's going to be the 4th year in terms of SlatorCons. Is that right?
Correct.
Maybe even the 3rd. I don't know. Anyway, so different formats, slightly different formats. So we're going to have 2 days. The first day we're going to do media and gaming. So it's a focus conference on a specific sector. And then the second day is kind of the trademark SlatorCon that we're doing here today. So, looking forward. It's a fantastic hotel, central London. So yeah, it's going to be great.
Very good. So May 5th and 6th at the Andaz Liverpool. Come join us. Save the dates. Thank you, Florian.
Cheers. Thank you.